It's amazing how actually going inside a grocery store gives you so much anxiety these days.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I have a grocery haul for y'all today. We did the Imperfect Foods service again. However, there was a flaw this time. I didn't mention in the video because I didn't realize until afterwards, but they forgot to add our strawberries. They forgot some things last time, so there is a little bit of kinks in the system, but that is just because they are flooded right now. I am skipping it for next week, so next week will be a full-on Walmart online pickup. We did do the online pickup today at Walmart, and they were out of stock with half of our items, which led me to having to run into Winn-Dixie because one of the items you're going to see if you've been with me for a while was essential in this household. While I was in there, I said, you know what, I'm risking it. I didn't go inside a store at all last week, so it's been a while since I've been in a store, and I went ahead and picked up some things because number one, they were there, number two, we love them, and number three, they won't go to waste. So I didn't waste my in-store trip, if that makes sense. So let me take you down to the counter and show you what we got from Imperfect Foods and Walmart online grocery pickup and Winn-Dixie. So when you film outside because all the boys, including your hubby, is taking a nap in the kitchen / living room area, and you don't want to wake them up because this mommy wants 5 minutes peace because all I hear is like, I'm a savage, but instead I'm hungry. Cereal, goldfish, bananas. I mean, that's all I hear in my brain all day long. We did do another Imperfect Foods order, y'all. This was $43, including the $5.99 delivery fee. I am beyond thrilled with what I see this week, way better than last week, and I was thrilled with that. And I'm just ecstatic with this because everything was fulfilled in my order. Nothing was missing. They had way more selection this time than they did the last time that we shopped. And every time you get on there, they have different items. So definitely check it. They have different types of meats. They have eggs sometimes. It's incredible. So we did get some more cilantro. This cilantro is so fresh and so much better than the kind at Walmart. What I do is I actually take this and put a paper towel in a Ziploc and I just close it up, and that way it absorbs all the moisture and it is fresh the entire week. We love this for our Taco Tuesday. That was an amazing addition. They did have green onions this week, and look how pretty these look, and these were something stupid cheap. You cannot find them fresh like this at my Walmart anyway, so I was beyond happy to see that. Another item they had this week, they did not last week, was the romaine lettuce. Now, I thought this was something stupid cheap too, and I thought this was going to be a super small head, but look how much lettuce that is. That is going to be incredible for side salads, for bunless burgers. It looks, what I'm so impressed with this, y'all, is that everything is so fresh and so good, whereas it's Imperfect Foods. It's supposed to have flaws. That's why you're getting it for a little bit of a discount, but I am like over the moon with what I'm seeing. And for $5.99 shipped to your door right now with everything that's going on, yes, please. Now, last week, y'all know those cucumbers we got were a little sad. They were delicious though because they were really small, tiny, and crispy and crunchy, and I like that. Look at this Mama Jamma this week. Oh my goodness, those are some big old cucumbers, and that was a ridiculous price for those. They did have pears this week, which I was happy to see. Y'all know Trey loves pears. If you're new, he loves pears, but he hasn't really been loving the fresh, because when you send them in his lunchbox, they'd get all brown. But being that we're home, I'm going to cut them up fresh for him and for Waylon and see if they like them. And this was a really great deal too, and they look awesome. Now, they did have some of the little mandarins. Now, this isn't as big of a bag as I thought it was going to be, but it was pretty cheap. I want to say it was like $2 and some change. Probably a better deal in your supermarket, but they look really awesome, and we don't need a huge bag because honestly, a lot of them go to waste before we can eat them. So that will be perfect for us. I did opt to get the mini peppers. Now, this is 1 pound, and this is the red and the orange ones and the yellow. I think there's one yellow in there. These look so good, and they're organic. Again, this was a great price. I plan on doing some stuffed peppers. There's lots of recipes I've been drooling over on Pinterest, and I plan on making like a Mexican stuffed pepper to go along with our Taco Tuesday night. And these look beautiful, and whatever we don't use, you can definitely freeze. I did get a mini watermelon. I know Waylon likes watermelon. I've never tried it on tray before, and this looks really good. And I want to say, was this an organic one? I'm not sure. A lot of their stuff is organic, guys, and it's like for a cheap price for the conventional that you get in Walmart. But it looks pretty good. It was, I think this was $3.99. I think it's the same price it is at Walmart. So I went ahead and got it because it was there. Most of this stuff was not there last week. So to get shipped to my house, yes, indeed. And Walmart has been pretty sketchy with their availability as far as produce especially, and then by the time you go to check out, they don't have it. So being that this was all there, I put it in my cart in hopes of it being here, and it's all here. I can't believe it. Now they did have pineapples too, and look how green this one is. So it is not ready to go yet, which shows me how fresh this stuff is. And this one said it might not have the crown, and it might, you know, it's flawed or whatever. That doesn't look flawed to me at all. I am so impressed with Imperfect Foods, y'all. I know I keep saying that, but I'm just mind blown at what I'm seeing. I did get some more apples. Waylon flew through these, and you get 3 of them for like $1.29. I think that's a pretty great deal. They did not short me my avocados this week. However, I have not heard back from them from the blackberries and the avocados I got shorted last week, just FYI. They are overwhelmed with email responses, so I'm waiting back for that. I know I will get a credit, but happy everything's here this time. So I did get, let's see, I got 7 avocados. I think I was only supposed to get 6, but I will take the extra one. Maybe that's the one that I didn't get last time. And they look great. They're like the perfect size. They're not brown. They don't have any funky things going on with them. The ones from last week were delicious. So I'm tired. I know y'all are probably tired of hearing me say, I'm so happy, I'm so over the moon, but I just can't get over this. I just can't, especially with what we're going in with right now. So limes, I cannot find limes at all at Walmart. If you watched last week's grocery haul, I bought the lime juice, but I want some zest to go on top of our Taco Tuesday night for like our sides, our tacos. I just like the little citrus. It just adds a little something, something. So I got 3 of those, and that was a stupid price for those. Speaking of stupid price, again, 4 for $1 with the lemons, and these actually look better than the ones I got last week, but last week's were fine. I used them in my water. I used them for chaffles. I got runaway lemons on my kids' little play table out here. And last but not least, I got a big old thing of grapes. Now the only downside is they did not have the white grapes, and that's the only thing my kids have been eating is the green grapes. So I'm gonna try these red ones because it was a really good price for the poundage on here. And again, getting shipped to my house, this is just a no-brainer to me. So I'm so impressed with how everything looks this week. Doesn't this produce look pretty? This does not look ugly. That's what they always say on their website, or imperfect at all. It looks perfect in my opinion. This should be called perfect produce. I am loving it. So again, guys, I know last week y'all are upset because a lot of y'all could not get Imperfect Foods in your area. It's not shipping, or they have you on a waiting list till May 1st. If it says waiting list till May 1st, go ahead and sign up. That way, when that window opens, you can go ahead and get your time slot, shop, and you're guaranteed a delivery, because y'all know, just like I know, we're going to be going through this for a little bit longer. So go ahead and get on that list and get $10 off your order. Use that link down below so you can go ahead and get signed up. But Imperfect Foods, I am beyond thrilled and impressed with them. Now let's get into the few things I got at Walmart for our Walmart online grocery pickup. All right, so back from Walmart, and I had a small order to begin with, and half of everything was out of stock, and they did not put the bananas in here, so I got to call and get those because that was an accident on their part. I did check, but I forgot about the bananas in a hurry trying to get home. So we did go to Winn-Dixie before we ran to pick up our order, just because I knew they were out of stock of most of the things that we had in our order, and the main reason was because of Trey's cheese for his keto queso. So at Walmart, I know, sad, this is all we got. However, this was the first week I saw this as an option to be able to put in your cart when you do the online order, which was the 60 count eggs, the case, and I'm shocked that they had that, being that they were out of most of my order. So I went ahead and got one of those instead of just putting like the 12 count or the 18 count in there, because we fly through them, we will use them, it won't go to waste. And I think that was less than $7 for 60 eggs, so that was a really good deal. This was a substitution. We like the mountain one. We've been getting the other one, and they were out of stock of all of them, so they went ahead and subbed the 7 green one. It actually looks pretty good, and I think the boys will like it. It's bigger slices than the other one, like the mountain one that we like. So happy that we had that substitution, but that was the only substitution we had. They didn't sub anything else. They just said it was out of stock, which I don't know if I believe that, but it is what it is. Now I got some mozzarella sticks. I just opted for these until we go back to Sam's. There is a bacon wrapped mozzarella stick. I've been on Pinterest way too much, and I want to try a couple of like snack items for lunches. I opted for a 12 count this week, and it looks delicious. So if it is delicious, y'all know I will bring it on a video for y'all, or put it in a Monday's vlog. I went a little cheese crazy because honestly, we only have that big block from Sam's left. Everything else we have shredded, we've used, because we have been going through egg pizzas and going through all kinds of stuff like crazy. So I went ahead and got 2 of the mozzarella ones. They didn't have the big block in stock, or I would have just opted for it. So I got 2 of those, and they didn't have a big block of the Colby and Monterey Jack cheese. So I got 2 of the little ones to tide us over. But our next Sam's trip, if they have it in stock, I will be buying a ton of cheese because we've been flying through it. Now, my mother-in-law requested this caramel syrup because apparently, as you're going to see in a minute, last time I got the wrong ice cream. So Walmart doesn't carry the one that she asked for. I just heard butter pecan, so that's what I went with, but apparently there's a different one, and she doesn't like the butter pecan, so she's going to spruce it up with this caramel syrup. She said she didn't care what kind, and she is not keto if you were new to the channel. So I got one of those for her. I got 2 of the Neutrogena face wipes. Now this was a 2-pack. It was like the double pack, which is a better deal than the single ones. So this was $8.88 for these, but I have to use these fragrance-free ones and not the other ones like they sell at Sam's Club because those irritate my face. I do have some issues with eyelid dermatitis, so that will flare it up if I don't use the right face wipe. So these are the ones I have to use that will not give me any flare-ups, the fragrance-free ones specifically, and I got the 2-pack, but it just looks like they were out of the like combined thing and they just threw 2 in there, which I'm happy with. And the last thing we got was some parchment paper. Again, not the best deal, a better deal at Sam's Club, but until next month's haul, I went with this because I've been using this for our keto enchiladas, and we've been eating that multiple times per week, and you need parchment paper. So this is a great value, 50 square feet. I want to say this was like almost $4, but until Sam's Club, until then. That's everything we got at Walmart. I know, sad, they were out of like half the stuff, but if you want to try Walmart online grocery pickup, there is a $10 off your first order, link down below, and give it a try. It is a little bit tricky right now. You're having to reserve your order 7 days in advance in my area. When I'd first brought y'all those tips, it was 2 days in advance. Now it's 7 to 8 days. So I'm having to put stuff in my cart just to make an order over a week in advance, and then you can adjust it, which is nice. But this week they were out of stock with most. I did run into Winn-Dixie because Walmart, for the first time, was out of Trey's white American cheese for his keto queso. They had it. I just told them to do a big block. They actually gave me 1.5 pounds. Only needed 1.25 pounds, but I'll save some of it for next week. And it's actually cheaper at Winn-Dixie than it is at Walmart anyway. So I got that. It was like $9 for this big 1.5 pounds. I did buy some more of the gluten-free Vans waffles. They've been sold out at Walmart, and this is all Trey's been wanting for breakfast, is 2 waffles every single morning, and Walmart has just been out, and being that I was there and they had them, I got them, and they're pretty much the same price, and they come in different flavors, which Walmart just has the plain. So I got 1 of the apple cinnamon and 2 of the blueberry to hold us over, and since I was in there, guys, my philosophy is if I have to go in someplace and I see something and I know we like it and it'll get used, just get it. I have been loving some whipped topping on top of my Rebel ice cream. This is definitely dirty keto. This is definitely something I tell y'all not to get, but the sugar-free one at Walmart has been sold out for 3 weeks. This one does have maltodextrin in it. However, testing my ketones and everything for 2 weeks while eating this every night, my ketones have been on fire, so it's not affecting my journey. It's that minimal, but I will get the sugar-free kind once it's back in stock. But we like these extra creamy one, and this is just the Winn-Dixie brand. It's the same exact ingredients as the other one, and it was way cheaper. One thing they were out of stock of at Walmart was mozzarella cheese with the great value, and I was surprised they didn't sub it with a name brand. Maybe they were out of all of it. I don't know. But I got 2 of the 12 counts of the mozzarella cheese by Winn-Dixie, and just like I was making the keto enchiladas on my What's for Dinner video, I explained how to make it there. I am going to be doing some roll-ups with these too, so you just actually put the slice of cheese on some parchment paper and bake it in the oven, and it's gonna make like those enchilada roll-ups. So I have some pizza ones, I have some buffalo chicken ones I'm gonna try. So I wanted to have these on hand to make lunches with and different dinners if we don't wanna have what's on the meal plan. And then I did not need these, but they had them in stock again, and they were on sale. So these were on sale for $3.99. That is a really awesome price for the Dave's Killer Bread bagels because they're usually almost $6 at some stores. Sam's Club's the cheapest one I can find it for $4.19, and they've been out of stock. So I went ahead and got 2 to put in the freezer. We have bagels on hand if you watch that big Sam's Club haul, and we've been taking them out and defrosting them, but I wanted to have some being that they were on sale, and I like this better than the ones from Sam's Club. They are better for the kids. Now, I did not need any more Too Good yogurt. I have 2 of these from last time still, but I've been flying through them. I've been eating one probably every day with a nut butter and my high-key granola combo thing. So again, while I was there, picked it up because it will not go to waste. And here is the ice cream that my mother-in-law was referring to. So she likes the pecan pralines and cream. So my non-keto peeps that are watching, Bluebell ice cream fans, the pecan pralines and cream apparently is the poo, better than the other one. So I went ahead and got her that. So she said she's got ice cream for days and she will not need ice cream for a while now. So she's got the little stuff to doctor up the other one, and she's got the good stuff here. So that is everything we got from Winn-Dixie, my little run-in haul since Walmart was out of stock of our order, and the sad little Walmart order that we got since they were out of stock. So that's my grocery haul this week, y'all. Give it a huge thumbs up if you look forward to these weekly grocery hauls from me. And if you're not subscribed, I'd love to have you a part of the family here. So make sure you click all the bells and whistles down below so you get notified every time I post a new grocery haul, meal plan, any type of video, so you get notified. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all have an amazing evening and an awesome week. I hope you're staying safe out there. Y'all let me know in the comments down below. I ask y'all this every week. How are things going at your grocery? I'm hearing from y'all that some of y'all are saying you're getting things back in stock now. Nothing's going on. Everything's like it was prior to all this. And then a lot of y'all are telling me that you're still, even after a month, not able to find eggs or ground beef or things like that. So let me know in the comments below what you're struggling to find. I'm curious because there's still some things that we are struggling to find, but it seems like it's starting to come back. However, the demand of these things is not on the shelves long, if that makes sense. So like things are getting back on the Walmart app as far as the pickup goes, but when I go to pick it up, then it's like out of stock at that point because everybody's done snagged it up. Let me know down below. Y'all have an amazing week, like I said, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.